All righty, you've got game 1.
Oh, let's get.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, game 1, go in the merchant port.
Cringe, estuary supremacy.
Exactly. Okay, glad you agree.
I love estuary. It's a very beautiful
I
stage.
was gonna get stabbed in my sleep for having that opinion in Arizona. But I'm safe and sound on the East Coast. We stay in estuary.
So true.
Alright though, right out the gate, that's 80% on Fizzicist. And that's just kind of how so works. If you get those like percent hits in the right spot, you're dealing a lot of damage. You're getting really close to a kill.
Ooh, there's the pedal wave in neutral.
Yeah, I like the parry. What I don't like about that punish, I think Fizzicist should have tried to get a mark on Koda.
I agree.
That's like, as Maypul, I feel like your first priority in almost all situations should be finding a mark if there isn't one. And if there is a mark, yeah, you can work with that. But like, we're not seeing one. There we go. See, that's what I want to say. I don't know if you have the time for it, but I think you should have been able to reverse side B there. I guess that might be a little bit advanced for a novice bracket, but I still think it's worth a try. Like, even if you're not getting a ton of reward, I think just getting the execution for reverse side B and like trying to get enough tilt in your fingers is a really good way to like start building a punish game as Maypul.
Dash attack not gonna be the end of that stock.
Yeah.
That was a great delay from Fizzy.
Yeah.
Oh, the double fair!
Yeah, okay. So they're gonna immediately respond back right here, but that's still really good if you're Fizzicist, I think. Getting a full stock up.
I am personally loving the patience from Fizzicist. Just in almost every situation where it's needed.
Yeah, for sure. Oh my god. For that tower roller. I respect it.
So true.
Okay, you go. Yeah, sneaking in with a dash attack.
Once again, not seeing
Oh,
the
no.
down smash. Oh, gonna take game 1.
That was a bit heartbreaking. The Diablo. I've been there. It's okay. So yeah, I don't know. That's kind of rough. I think if you're Koda right now, like one thing that people don't really realize about Sylv is that he's really fast on the ground, and I'm wondering if Koda could be doing a better job of kind of using Sylv's speed and movement to try to test some of Fizzicist's patience a little bit, and like make them come in more often.
Now, if you were Sylv and you're down like one game by Maypul, what do you think is a good counter pick stage?
Good counter pick? That's tough. I would not have picked the one that was picked. That's all I'll say. Maybe. Okay, I have a really weird like stage list that I like for Sylv. I probably would have picked Rockwell or Forest Floor, because there's a stage I really like for Sylv. Or Fire Capital, but
Definitely.
Fire Capital is probably gonna get banned. So I probably would have picked Rockwell, because I pick Rockwell no matter who I'm playing. I'm not a coward.
Right,
but I don't entirely condone that. Do it if you're brave enough, but if you're not, yeah.
Alright, we got game 2 coming up in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, so Hideout was a choice. I don't think Hideout's a bad Sylv stage, I just don't think it's an especially good Sylv stage either. And I'm not really sure if it's going to enable the type of play, because like, you're kind of already getting a bit out-camped by the Maypul. And I kind of think, I don't know, at least at a glance in this matchup, I can see the stage kind of just enabling Maypul to camp harder.
Oh, definitely.
Ooh,
I can see it for like the stage being pretty big, and you kind of want to live a little bit longer.
Maybe. I think what I'd be afraid of is basically Maypul trying to like use that platform to like circle camp you. I guess Maypul could kind of do that on Fire Capital too, but I don't know. I feel like it would be a lot more obnoxious here for some reason.
Loving Fizzicist is getting rid of these flowers as soon as they appear. That is key to getting this Sylv matchup down.
Ooh.
Great DI on that up smash.
Yeah. Thinking back on this side of the stage. Oh, and yeah. Just making Koda super nervous right now and waiting for these defensive options. I really like that.
Love the RSB there into Lily.
Oh yeah. Definitely good attempt, just barely not working out.
The air dodge read.
Yeah. Good catch. And kind of evens out the game a little bit. Ooh, no. That's actually honestly a weird spot to get a B-stash. I wonder if you could have like waveland jabbed. I don't know if you had an air dodge. I'll be honest, getting a combo off of aerial B-stash is really hard. Even I kind of have to do that whenever I go and play Sylv. So...
I think that B-stash is still a really useful tool, especially for mix-ups. I'm loving this patience from Fizzicist. It's so good.
Yeah, for sure. Maybe get a good catch there. Again, like, could I even up the game for a moment, and then Fizzicist just kind of stopped getting hit for a little bit.
Definitely. No air dodge! Oh no!
But, yeah, that's a really rough way to lose stock.
This is definitely a set to kind of analyze the use of pedal wave. It's good, like we previously mentioned during Koda's previous set, that it's really good on hit. Just further away as a projectile, it's really if you don't mix up the tempo, you get punished pretty hard.
Yeah, here we go. That's the thing, like, Sylva's kind of designed as a zoner, but in practice he really doesn't zone that well, because, like, Pedal Wave isn't a real projectile, like, just being honest. Flowers are good projectiles, but, like, they're kind of hard to use in neutral. And they don't really go that far. Like, they're good in advantage. They're good in advantage state, but they're not really good in neutral. So you can't, like... You just kind of gotta use your disjoints and, like, your speed.
Right.
I feel like Koda's just not really fully in that mindset. I think I think he wants to play Sylv like a projectile zoner, and that's just kind of not the play at all.
Right. Up next, we got Game 3. Possibly the last game of the set, or will we see Kodakuna turn it up like we did previously?
Yeah, we'll see right here. This is definitely their chance. There is a chance to make something happen.
3, 2, 1, go. Treetop!
Ooh, okay. I hear really mixed opinions on the stage. There are some Sylvs that really love it and some that really hate it. I think I don't know if Koda's playstyle lends itself to the stage. But I could be wrong. I think if your Sylv is, like, really punish heavy, this is a good stage for Sylv. But I don't know how well it really works for neutral.
I'm trying to think of what stages were banned. I'm thinking Abyss maybe, I'm thinking Fire Capital definitely.
Yeah.
Just trying to, like, decipher the playstyle and what kind of stage would work the best. I don't think would Tempest work for this type of playstyle?
Maybe. I think if you're gonna go Tempest Sylv, you do need to, like, kind of do some side plot, like, camping to some degree.
Definitely.
And I can definitely see Koda, like, being willing to do that.
I don't think they're afraid to do it too. The double up smash taking that stock.
Yeah.
Very well
Sir is gonna kill.
It's always good to recognize when your opponent is out of resources, especially air dodge.
There, seeing back on stage and getting the parry. And it's kind of getting stuck with the landing right here. Oh, there we go.
What a placement.
Yeah, Sylva's another character like SK where, like, there's a lot of recovery mix-ups. They gotta really learn how to use. I guess most Rivals characters are kind of like that. Or, like, landing in the obvious way is really bad. The main thing that I think you could have done right there is try to do like wall jump back air. That's a really common mix-up for Sylv to. Ooh. These double dunks are so good. Yeah, that's. Yeah. Fortune just gotta get the DI right for that.
Kodakuna is going to drop to losers, but they still have a chance of getting to grand finals and taking the set.
Yeah. Yeah, the one thing I was gonna say is that I think like wall jump bear is a really common mix-up for Sylv to just like swat the opponent away. And sometimes if you manage to get Tipper and they're not paying attention, they just randomly die to it. So that's cool. But most of the time you're just trying to give yourself a little bit of extra space. And I think right there, like, that might have helped. I don't know if you would have been able to gain the height, but... I don't know. I definitely would have gone for it.
Up next, we have the loser side of bracket, the other side.
Alright.
Going with Aichi and Shockstar.